Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Scott Kazmir will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this lineup is interesting to me because they're not a club that's going to hit for a lot of average. Not many guys in the lineup. You look at the lineup, the numbers are not there. They're the bottom third in the league as a team in batting average. So that's tough when you're not being consistent. That tells me you're an inconsistent club, but we'll see how they play today.
Michael Franco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. Odubel Herrera is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Betts racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Has a look, now the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sliced hard on the ground. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. And anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
Here's Michael Saunders now as he rips it on the ground to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Vince Velasquez is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Mookie Betts. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 1 for 3. And the pitch. That's a ball. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. This one's down to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Chris Coghlan.
Stepping up now, Chris Coghlan. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 263. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Working for the punch out and the offering. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And Kazmir a look to first here, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies.
Batting second.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
That's a long single off the wall. Now, I don't know if I should be applauding the outfielder making a nice play, getting it back in, or questioning the base runner's lack of effort.
Junior.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick.
Leading off
He'll
for the
start
Phillies,
things out against Scott
left
Kazmir
fielder,
as we get the inning
Howie
underway.
Kendrick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 pitch to Kendrick. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 3.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Nobody out. Runner on first. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Xander Bogaerts. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Outside, 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
Let's go one more time, baby.
The 2-1 on its way. Runner goes for second. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2-0.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
This guy's all over green.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Joseph. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And the pitch. To 3rd. Right to Ramirez. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Andres Blanco.
Ready now, Andres Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 3-2 one more time. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pablo.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And, oh, that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Striding in, Cameron Rupp. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that's in there for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Coughlin.
Standing in, Chris Coughlin. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That last pitch, number 80 for Kazmir. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Pedroia dives. What a stop. Hey now. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More from Fenway in a moment. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Into the windup and the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Hard hit ball to second. A dive. He's got it to first. How about that?
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Now here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Saunders is under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in to try it again,
Hitting off with a
Howie
Philly.
Kendrick. He'll try and get
Fielder,
things started as we
Howie
begin inning number
Kendrick.
6. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Swihart, and he makes the throw to first. Kendrick retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting. Right fielder, Michael
Striding
Saunders.
in once again, Michael Saunders. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hanley Ramirez is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stephen Wright is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Andres Blanco will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Here it comes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Ready for another chance? Cameron Rupp, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Chris Coughlin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. That misses. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Hector Neris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Neris.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Pablo Sandoval.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kendrick is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty. One man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. And a knuckleball too low apparently. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Benintendi moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Michael Franco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle inning. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
1-1. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please.
A
Now
new
pitching
pitcher
for
set to take
Philadelphia,
over, and it's one of
number
just a
17,
handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Tapper right back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Pedroia waiting the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Xander Bogaerts. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Rusney Castillo will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 38, Rusney Castillo.
Here's Mookie Betts. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, 0 for 4. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is low, ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ball 2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Working to keep them in the game here. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kendrick moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Phillies 2. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass. as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Josh Rutledge is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Josh Rutledge.
So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Odubel Herrera.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The right fielder, number 5, Michael Saunders.
Stepping into the box, Michael Saunders. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
One out and a runner on second base. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in and looking for more, Andres Blanco. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Cesar Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Carson Smith gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Carson Smith.
Roman Quinn will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Roman Quinn.
Chris Coughlin will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. Stephen Wright gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.